Hello, everyone. I know it's been a while since you've seen me. So I am Arlena Gafford, a sales leader, definitely working both aspects of the business. So make sure you subscribe below, like the video, turn on notifications so you never miss a video from me. So a little bit about me. I am Arlena Gafford. I've been in this business for over 12 years. I have personally sold even $41,000 in a single year. My team has hit almost $500,000 in team sales. So I can definitely help you grow your business, but I don't know everything. So I am still learning, just like all of you. So I am very shortly going to a training to learn more about social media and how to grow the business. So we are always learning about the new changes that's coming out. So what I want to talk to you about today, do you see behind me? That is Live Out Loud, and one of my top sellers, Miss Peggy. And so, of course, we were at Avon's Rip Fest in August, and of course, we went to see all the products. Who wouldn't? So they had this ginormous look at the bottle. It is huge. They have this bottle, and we got to test out Live Out Loud. We got to have some fun with the props, and overall it was a really great experience to see and touch and smell and feel all of the products. So today what I want to come out and share with you is campaign 22 tips. So here is your what's new. Okay, so you still have time. If you're watching this before 21 ends, you still have time to get your campaign 22 demos and get books and get these tips in place. Okay, you can do it today. It takes 5 minutes to do this, and this is going to be your catalog. Okay, so this is your Avon catalog that you want to make sure everybody you come across gets your either in-person catalog or your online catalog, and your online catalog is at your online store. So what if you don't know where your online store link is? So just log into avonnow.com, and on the top right-hand corner, it's going to say My Online Store. Click that button, and it's going to show you your link. So my link is youravon.com/agafford, and your link is going to be very similar to that, but of course with your name or whatever you set it up as. Okay, so campaign 22, Live Out Loud. This is our new fragrance. This is what you want to make sure everybody tries. You want to give them a sample of. You want to show them the bottle. You want to have a couple on hand for on-the-spot sales. I've already sold one, so yay. So this is something that you really want to push forward in your business. And it's not so much about being pushy, but just being that regular Avon Suite representative that you are, and showing them the new products, talking about the new products, and then letting them decide if they want it or not. And I will tell you, from simply doing that, in my first year, I sold over 22,000. So I know we are in campaign 22, but that doesn't mean that you can't have a great few last campaigns in this year. So you really want to look at how you can grow your business, what you can do, where your business goals are, and start from there. So let's start on all of these tips. I have some tips for you. Hopefully I'll remember the numbers. You know, sometimes I get sidetracked and I forget how many tips I've given y'all. So I want to really start with Live Out Loud. How can we really demo this product to customers? How can we get it in the hands of as many customers as possible? So here are going to be a few ideas, and I don't have everything printed, but I want you to really just think about this, and I'm going to give you places to go to get some of those flyers, okay? So let's talk about the sample. So who has this sample? Look at that. You have the vial inside, so it does come in a pack. And who got the special? So again, Avon has a special on these 3 packs for maybe $4.50 So go check out your What's New book. That's going to be one of the big things that you want to look at. So this sample right here, what could you do with this sample? How can you stretch this? How can you maximize it? What can you do to grow your sales? Okay. So remember, we're going to have a couple of these on hand. Look how pretty. And it comes in this cute box. Look at that. So it comes in this cute box. So what we want to do is we want to sample it to as many people as possible. And one of the things that you want to ask before you just spray or share it with someone is if they have allergy to fragrances. So I do have a couple customers that just cannot do fragrances. They have to make sure the skincare has very light fragrance or no fragrance. But you're going to have customers like that, and then you're going to have customers who have like 20 bottles of Avon's perfume on her counter or her dresser or both. Her vanity has a few, you know, they're all scattered in her room and her bathroom. So you want to ask and not just spray on people, okay? So that's just a courtesy rule. All right, so sample with a business card. Here's my business card. Can you see that? So this is my business card I got from Town and Country. Actually, I earned these before, so Avon had an incentive. So anytime they have incentives for business supplies, definitely get them. So what could you do with this? You could simply tape or staple this together on the back. So now you have where you can take a lot of samples out without having a bunch of books. So maybe you're going to the park this Saturday and you already got all of the kids' baseball things and softball gear. And so you have your bag, but you don't have all of the brochures. Maybe you take 5 or 10, but then you take about 30 of these. This is easy to do as well because one, it's got all of your contact information, a discount code for them, and they have a sample inside that they can use themselves and they can share with their family and friends. So it's not one of those samples that's only like a 1 or 2 times that they can use it. They can actually use this over and over. All right, so with that said, the other thing that you want to do with this, no matter what you hand out, you want to get their contact information because this can be your door opening to, hey, I don't have any catalogs on hand, but I do have our sample of our new Live Out Loud fragrance that is just new, brand new in the brochure, and I want it to make sure that you have the online catalog and I can mail you. And this is completely up to you. I can mail you or drop off an Avon catalog at your house. And so you get her name and phone number, you get her address if you can, you text her with the online book link and even a discount code or whatever code we have going on. And that's going to get her in your phone and you're going to have her information. And so then when you go back home, away from the kiddos, you know, you're working on your business for just a few minutes, then you can get your books ready to go out. You can have her on your list now of new customers that you want to give books to and follow up with. So very, very simple. All right. So another thing that's coming up, Halloween is coming up, right? So what about those? So let's think about this. So we're going to talk about the samples and then we're going to go into the Halloween goodie bags because there's a way to do those too, many, many different ways. So I'm just going to show you a couple ways that I am doing them, and then you can even share below. I would love to hear your tips. So please comment your tips, what you're doing for campaign 22. So for campaign 22, you can open up the brochure and you can actually have, let's see if you can see this. So see, beautiful cover about Live Out Loud. Look at that. So you can put this in here and have it just like this. So when you're passing out the books, you can let them know that you have a sample inside. It's like a lumpy brochure. All right. The other thing that you can do is have a recruiting flyer. I don't have one of those on hand to show you exactly, but you can have a recruiting flyer attached to it. So maybe you don't have business cards like we were talking about. You can always do just a flyer, print it out with your information. You can talk about the benefits of becoming an Avon representative. You can talk about the benefits of becoming an online customer, whatever you want it to say, or it could just be like your business card would read, you know, just your information on that flyer and you attach it to it. So what about, because it is Halloween season, so a Smartie or a Payday. So you could actually take this, again, put a little label on the back. Very, very simple to do. So this is even something else. You wouldn't even have to have business cards or flyers. Just put your label on the back. But you could have this taped on here with your label, and you could pass it out and say, hey, I'm an Avon representative giving out free samples of our new fragrance, Live Out Loud. So be a smarty and try it out. So you can come up with little corny sayings. I'm sure my son can come up with some. If he does, I'll put them in the comments. So you can really look at this and see how you could really pass that out too. So paydays could be one of give yourself a payday by saving on your Christmas shopping this year, and or earning money by sharing the brochure with your family and friends. Very simple. So again, you've got a payday attached on here, you've got your label attached on here, and now they have all of your information. And so when I have on my labels, I have a way for them to join, and I have a way for them to buy. And they also have my phone number. So I want to make sure they have both ways of that. All right. So Smarties, samples. The other tip, so that's a couple tips for you. So we have Halloween bags. Look, Halloween bags. So I have to show you what I did with some of these. So I have spooky. We're going to have a little Halloween party at my house. We have trick or treat. Look at the little witch house, the scary house. So what I did with these, if you can see inside, it's got just two samples. It's got the lipstick, it's got a cologne, and it has my my business card in it. And so this is very simple to do again, and then you can take them while you're at the ballpark, while you're grocery shopping, and pass them out as you're seeing people. And again, get as many contact information as you can, because you want to either give them the catalog on their phone, in person, you want to follow up. That's the big key that you're going to do. But you're going to let them know that, oh, I don't have any catalogs with me today, and you might not, but let me give you what I do have, and then I can always mail or drop off a catalog to you. And so that is going to be very helpful. So cute little bags. I got them at Dollar Tree. Of course, for $1, I think they were like 40 to a pack. So go get you some. Put you a few samples in each one and go from there, okay? Here's another one that's got some samples inside. It's got our firming cream from the Naked Proof, and then it's got rare pearls and a business card as well. So you can put our Live Out Loud, or just use the samples that you have at the moment if for some reason you can't get the new samples for whatever reason. So all right, so those are a couple ways that you can give out the brochure. You can do the little goodie bags. You can just have the sample with the candy, or the sample with the business card, or so on. Now, what about demoing? We always want to demo something to our customers. And we really want to think about new products, because some of our products, Avon knows, our customers have known that we have them for years. And sometimes we come out with new scents, new fragrances, new whatever in that product line. So what I want to show you today is our Skin So Soft. Look at that. So coconut, yum, yum. So how could you demo this? So sometimes you can get some full-size products, because again, this one is not one that is in samples. So you take it with you. You could take you some Q-tips, and then let them put a little bit on the Q-tip. Sorry, not to put it all in my face. Put it on the Q-tip, and then they can put it on the back of their hand. And very simple. Now they can try it out without you contaminating everything. And so if they want a little bit more, then you can always turn over the Q-tip, and they could dip a little bit more. So this is a very simple, easy way to do with full-size products. And you could even have some of these on hand. So maybe you get a few of these on hand, and you're going to demo one, and then you can actually sell on the spot. So I have already sold one of the let's see, the body wash, the body oil wash, I believe is what it's called. This is our, it's called Supreme Nourishment with Enriching Coconut Oil Body Soap. Oh, I just say it's body lotion. So it's a fancy word, and sometimes I mess up those words. So, but so now I have the Skin So Soft, our new scent for the season, and our fragrance, and I'm demoing things. So I'm giving samples out, and I'm demoing something new, and I can take their order on the spot if we have a moment, or they can say, "Oh, I love that. Yes, get me one," and then you can always call and follow up to get the rest of their order. So when you're looking at your what's new, this is what I really want to talk about as you're doing this. So let's see if this is anybody important. No. So sometimes, phones ring, so they can go to voicemail. So when we're looking at our What's New book, we really want to think about what are we going to suggest to sell in that campaign. So yes, you got that order for the fragrance and the Skin So Soft, but they haven't told you they're done ordering. Maybe you haven't suggested something to them. You can do that. So what I want you to do, and this is going to be your choice, so comment below. I really, really, really want to see what you're going to suggest to sell to your customers. So I'm your customer, and you call me up and you're like, "Hey, Arlena, this is Peggy with Avon. I met you at the store the other day, and I just wanted to see if you wanted to order anything." That's very simple, very simple. Rewind this, take that word for word if you want to, and use it if you're not sure what to say when you're calling customers. And then I'm going to say, "Oh, yes, I love the fragrance of the Live Out Loud, and I want the whole line of the Skin So Soft," where we've got 3 of those products, I believe, on that page. And so now I gave you an order for 4 items. So let's say that order is $40. On the back of the book, can you see that? There is an A box that I can purchase now for $10 with a $40 order. So Peggy wants to let me know, "Oh, Arlena, that's great. Not sure if you realize, but you qualify for this awesome A box that is worth $37 for only $10 today. Would you like to add that to your order?" Very simple. So what if I already ordered the A box? Then you want to go through and you want to already have 1 or 2 items besides the A box that you want to talk about. So I am a jewelry person. See the earrings? Y'all know my obsession with some of these earrings. So maybe you already know that about me, and you know I love earrings. And you know I love bracelets, and you know I love supporting causes. So what if you talk about the breast cancer bracelet? You could say, "Not sure if you know, but how about can you turn to page 173 real quick and let me show you the breast cancer bracelet that we just came out, and so much of it is going to the cause." So you can let me know that. You can let me know how much the bracelet is. 15% is contributed to the cause, so you'll know that. And so then maybe I want to add the $15 bracelet. Maybe my order went from $40 or $50 to now $70 or $75, all because you suggested sold something else. So really think about that. So what are we going to do in campaign 22? And these are my tips for you, okay? So 1, you want to pass out samples of the Live Out Loud. If you don't have the extra income for the samples, then do the full-size fragrance. You can talk to many people, spray the lid, and there you go. And then you can have the bottle for sale at a discounted price because you use some of it. I've done that before. Or you can keep it for yourself or your daughter or both. So either way, so you want to sample it. You want to make sure every sample that you pass out has a business card, a flyer, a label, something on that, so you can have your information going out to that person, whether they know you or not, because you never know where your books are going to end up, where your samples, where your business cards are going to end up, okay? So you always want to make sure your information is on everything possible. You can even create treat bags Little, look, it's just so cute. So it's little Halloween bags that you can have, and you can put candy inside. You can even attach Smarties again and paydays and use that for the business opportunity or even to buy from you. All right, the book, again, this is really your biggest thing. So if you don't have, this is just a tip from me. I started Avon while I was married and I went through a divorce, and I was strapped for money. I thought I was strapped before, but I really got strapped for money. This is what I bought. This is the only thing that I invested in because this is what brings me sales. I can give out a ton of these, get everybody's information that I can if they're new people, and then I can follow up 2 days before my order goes in and have a huge order. Now, the more you do this, the more you're going to see your results. So make sure that you're passing out the books, getting their information, and following up before you place your order. And not the minute that you're going to place your order, oh, I'm placing my order tonight. No, don't do that to them. Call them the day before. Call them 2 days before. So you can go ahead and get their orders in, and your customers are going to get on that routine as well. Then suggestive sales. So not only are you demoing a product or two, remember, pick something out. If you can, I would do 2 products because you never know. Someone might like the Skin So Soft and someone might not like fragrance. So you really get to touch both areas for them. So demoing, sampling, doing all of that, and then suggestive sale. So don't stop taking the order and don't stop suggesting things until they say they're done. So suggest the A box. If they buy the A box, suggest something else and really give them a couple ideas to think about. Even if they don't like what's in the A box, let them know that they could go ahead and get the deal because they qualify for it. Lisa shared that with me, so thank you, Lisa. So Lisa used that word qualify for the A box with her customers and actually started selling more of them. But what if they don't like it? Like it's got the lip tattoo in there. I'm not going to wear that. But guess what? I could give that as a gift to one of my sisters who does wear makeup, or my mom, or someone else. So really think about putting that in front of them. Get that in their ear about the holidays now with Avon, getting gifts from you for their family and friends. Okay, so I hope all of these tips help you have an awesome campaign 22. Again, get your demos, get your samples, get your catalogs. Do not forget and go ahead and get all of that in because you really want to maximize your campaign 22 efforts, and you really want to do that by having your business supplies. If for some reason you can't get them, comment below and maybe we can work something else out. Like your online store you could use. If for some reason you can't put in that order, you can send out your link. The catalog is there every campaign. We don't have to do anything. Our IT department does it for us. Whoop, whoop. I'm so excited about that because I don't know all about computers. I love social media. I love learning and doing some fun stuff, but sometimes I honestly don't know what I'm doing. So make sure that you are working your business and you are taking tips from whoever you have, or maybe you have tips of your own. So again, comment below. Let me know your tips. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't. Hit the like button, please. Give me some love if this video has helped you with tips for your Campaign 22 business. And I cannot wait to see you and what you do in your business in Campaign 22. Bye, everyone.